guys? Casey is raw again, and today this is more window shopping than anything. I just had to get out of the house. I got up pretty early today. Maybe took a hair nap, but I've been pretty much usually during the weekend. I love to sleep during the weekend. One of that's a cop behind me. If it is, I'm probably. You gotta be careful nowadays. You don't know, they'll be like, oh, you can't do that. I'm like, yes, you can. If I can talk on the phone through speakerphone, what's the difference? I'm like, I don't have the phone in my hand. I'm gonna change lanes. Make sure this person doesn't. Could be a cop in an unlisted or unmarked car. I'm not gonna take a chance. It was a white SUV, so. But, yeah, just wanted to look around. I got some trades, so hopefully I'll get something real good. Today is kind of gloomy. You can kind of tell it's not bright. But I still, even though it's not bright, I still prefer wearing sunglasses because when I wear contacts, it makes your eyes a little bit more sensitive to light. So that's why I wear sunglasses a lot, especially when I'm at work. Anytime I go outside, I put the darker glasses on because, especially, they just laid a huge pad of concrete, so it's like white. So when you come out from the break room and you go across that pad, that white pad is gonna freaking blind you. It's kind of like how if snow, like if you come from a dark area and then you come outside and it's just white snow everywhere and it just blind, and not only that, probably the white snow and plus with the sun, it blinds the hell out of you. So, I prefer always wearing sunglasses. You know, this is probably at the point where I probably should go ahead and take them off. Oh, actually, turn the lights on, too. I know in Pennsylvania, if it's, if you're using your windshield wipers, you need to turn your lights on. And I think that's a good law. It makes sense. Like, it makes you more visible. Oh gosh, so I've been playing a lot of Famicom disc games. What sucks, I was going to show off a Mario Bros. Video that had not only video game that on the disc game that it actually has some ads in it. I know one had rice and another one promotes some type of celebrity. And Nintendo likes to do promotion every once in a while, especially during the NES days. Like, one of the biggest ones I remember is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. They will have a Pizza Hut billboards in there. Like when you're in the burning hotel or office place or apartment, inside has little small signs of Pizza Hut. When in the arcade game, the original one doesn't have that. So I think that was smart. One, it promotes Pizza Hut. Two, I mean, Nintendo gets a little bit of money. Well, actually, I believe it's Konami who did that, though. So they're smart to do that. I would do the same thing. I mean, it makes sense. The Ninja Turtles love pizza. But, it's kind of gloomy day. I'm a little tired. But like I said, I got up about 8 o'clock-ish. Hung out, chat with Garguts and Jesse. And it was fun. And then I eventually did a review on Doki Doki Panic. About a good 30-40 minutes, give or take around there. And it's a hard game. It's a little harder than the American version of Super Mario 2, because there's a few things changed from one to the other. Biggest changes is that in Mario 2 has a run button while Doki Doki Panic doesn't. And it makes it a little harder to play without that run button. Especially in the first world when you're trying to skip the rest of it and go straight into fighting Birdo coming from behind. In Doki Doki Panic, it's really hard to get over there. But, I think only one could make that jump. But what's interesting in the Mario 2 game, you only need to play it once to beat the game. Well, in Doki Doki Panic, it has save states. And officially you say complete or beat the game, you have to beat the game 4 times. One for each character. Each character got to beat Wart just to consider the game's over. And there's save states. That's what's cool. One of them, on my Doki Doki Panic, someone completed the whole game. Completed the whole section on one character. The other ones had barely had any progress, and one didn't have no progress at all. I should have done the one with no progress and recorded on there. But what's weird, I did gameplay and I warped from 1 to 4, I think. And when I got game over and trying to save the game, it wouldn't let me save the game progress. I don't know if I had to beat level 4 to do that, but it didn't say 2 or 3 was cleared. It just went, act like nothing happened. So I thought that was a little weird. But it's funny how this system would have changed a lot of games. Look at Metroid on the disc system. Had save states because you can record onto the disc game, and you don't have to do one sitting of Metroid to beat the damn game. And the save state almost looks like Zelda. I mean, they eventually did the save states with the Zelda games 1 and 2 because of the battery. But the superior version is, I would say, it's the disc games because you don't have to worry about a damn battery failing. But the disc games has a bunch of flaws though too. I mean, I had a Mario Bros. Game that I was telling you about. Tried to play it, and one side was corrupted. It was working before, and now I try to play it. It just doesn't seem like there's nothing there on one side, and the other side saying it's wrong side. And I tried to spin the disc a little bit to see if it was just a dead spot or something. But nope, I just guess it was just corrupted enough that it wouldn't read it. And what's cool is that not the pawn and was it Tonkaichi Mario Bro game plays. I had a disc that had All Night Nippon Super Mario Bros. On one side, and on the other side was a Tonkaichi Super Mario Bros. Hack on the other. And that wasn't working great, but since I got my system hooked up, not fixed, it's working again. But the discs are not as reliable anymore. I bet. And what's stupid from Nintendo, they say they were trying to save money not using shutters to protect the floppy disk from, losing memory because of light getting into it. They should have just spent whatever that costs for the shutters to do that. That would help protect the game. That what happened. Either it just got exposed too long in the sunlight, or got dust or whatever in the disc, even though it was covered up in its case. So, I'm at the first store, at the game store. I'm going to see if they got anything cool. If they do, I'll go take my trades in. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so I got out of the game store. Didn't get the chance to look around too much because it was packed. And Saturday, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, doesn't shock me that it's packed. But, one thing I hate since the law changed about the marijuana being, I guess, decriminalized here, that I show up to stores, like I go to the game store, it smells like pot, or go to the gas station and it smells like pot. Like, this is ridiculous. It's just reeking of pot. And I hate that shit because I'm trying not to breathe that bullshit in. And you know what? When you go to public, you shouldn't have to smell stuff like that. Like, honestly, if you're hitting the pipe when you're out in public, most likely you're probably driving, and then you're driving high, and that's bullshit, and I hate thinking about that. But it was crowded. It was Plus, I didn't want to wait like an hour just to bring in my trade. So I was like, screw it. Move on. There wasn't anything new, but no, except one thing. They had a 32X out there. Not in the box, but it was loose. And it doesn't shock me. You don't see the box that often, but like the other toy store around here sells a bunch of games and stuff. Problem is, it's in the more expensive area district, the rich district, so they'll up the price on a lot of stuff. And like some of the stuff, I was like, really? I don't know if it goes for that. Like they're trying to get the tip top dollar of everything. I can understand you want to make money, but no one's gonna want to buy like crazy amount of money for something. I mean, be negotiable. So, yeah, I believe at the toy store they have one for like $200 in the box. So I'm like, I want the box, but I'm not paying $200 where I'm going to keep the box and then turn around and sell the item. I mean, yeah, I'll make some of my money back. No. I might use today after looking around to see if there's anything worth trading in. Like I said, I'm still trying to get some Neo Geo games, but I don't have the money to put on top of the trades right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'll probably like this Monday or something, I'll go back, because usually during the weekday they're not packed. I can understand during the weekend they're being packed, and honestly they should be open Sundays. I mean, keep this time schedule as it is, but be open 7 days a week. You just don't need to be there like until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. You can close at 6 and still, like, if people come in here on Saturday, then I'm guarantee you people probably want to show up on Sunday. The only probably not even. Then you got football, so that could be a double-edged sword. If I was them, I would test it, see how it works on Sundays. If they make money, then stay open. If not, close it and continue as is. But personally, what sucks for me is since the pandemic, yeah, they had their days changed. Or they used to be open every day, and the weekdays they would stay open till like 9. But like I said, I understand them staying only till 6. I would probably extend it to 7, because there's some people probably getting out at 5 or 6 o'clock, and that'll give them a little chance to get there. Like when I used to get off at 5, then I would had to run there immediately after work. I'm just tired. I'm just curious what's out there. I'm thinking about hitting this one vintage stock. Maybe go. I have some competition here. I just found out. I was thinking about sending a message to this other YouTuber and say, "Hey, I'm in the same area. You're pretty much competing with me for this shit. But why don't we get together and like share our knowledge of what the stuff is, or collaborate?" But I don't want to say like, "Hey," I definitely don't want to say, "Hey, I know where you're at," because then that's fucked up. But I knew I wasn't the only video game collector around here. I mean, gosh. But I'm usually probably one of the ones that goes for the really weird, rare systems like the CDIs and stuff like that. Because the weirder the stuff is, I kind of like it even more. Like the CDI. I'm thinking about doing more CDI eventually. I was kind of wanting to do some Jaguar. Well, and right now I have my RCA Studio 2 being worked on, and then I want to bring in my 3DO being worked on. I want options so I can sit down and play some of this stuff. I don't know. I told them about the RCA Studio 2. I was like, I know it gets power. I'm just not getting a good signal. So I told them I don't mind if we mod this. And I understand that's going to take a few bucks. So. And I'm not saying HD mod this thing. I'd say turn it from sub RF to probably AV cables, so I can actually play the fucking thing. I mean, like, what sucks, some of the older games, like the Fairchild Channel F, those games, I mean, they look like 8 tracks, and they're not working as great. I'm sure if I probably try to clean them, I might be able to just get them going. Luckily, like, games have their board exposed. It's easy to clean the connectors on the board, or the prongs. But there's certain games, like Atari 2600 games, some of them it's easy to get to the board, and some of them they have this weird sliding piece of plastic that covers it up, and like you can't clean it without probably pushing it down and then getting it stuck. Oh gosh, yeah, I feel like taking a damn nap. I already did got a video going, uploaded and ready to go, is the Super Mario 2 Japanese version, or what most people know that from some Super Mario All-Stars collection as Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels. And I got the furthest I ever gotten into it. I would probably get to the first couple levels and game over, and I try it, and then I just give up because it's just crazy ass hard. Like when you get to the second level, the second world, it's almost as hard as World 8 on the original one. And what's wild is that World 3, I found a pipe that'll take you to underground, and then when you come back up, look like you're about to warp out to another level. Like, yes you are, but it's gonna take your ass back to level 1. Alright, but at least they give you an option. Either go through World 1 or kill yourself and start over from that level. And I choose to kill myself on there. But I'm gonna go hit this vintage stock and hopefully something cool, or at least I'm thinking about I can turn around. If I see something, I can probably trade the stuff in and get the money's worth of stuff. I was planning to go to the flea market, but I think this weekend it's probably right now. Like, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll do the flea market. We'll see. Like, right now, I had to get out of the house. And, taking care of the dogs this weekend. So, I honestly don't want to stay out too late. So, I might, after this one, head back home. But, I don't know. Like, I'm already getting kind of tired. I almost feel like taking a damn nap. And it's only 1:50. God, it's not even 2 o'clock, and I feel like I could sleep. I know it's not a good thing how tired I am. I used to have problems trying to go to sleep. Now, I feel like I can sleep all the freaking time if I want to. Can't find that perfect medium. But I'll probably see you guys in a minute, so I'll be right back. I was pretty much wrapping up from going game hunting, and I'm traveling away from the previous store, and this can't be legal. I mean, this truck hauling a freaking hay bale, that can't be fucking legal. I better get away from it before it falls and I run into it. Yeah, I'm just kind of listening to Wrestling Soup, and I'm like, noticed this giant hay bale, and it's barely hanging on this fucking diagram. Like, I don't know how it's staying in place. I don't see no visible straps holding it, and I'm like directly behind it. It's like, so it's like I better move around it before this freaking thing falls off and I crash right into it. But the only thing, I was gonna pick up this one game called I guess it was called Test Drive. It was like, or the test race, and it was like Test Drive 2 in its box. I was thinking to pick that up. Maybe in the future I will. Oh, we got a stretch Hummer limo. Gotta love that. But I looked around at the flea market, and there I was planning to pick up a couple stuff on the main vendor, but it was like, Then I looked around the same spot where I picked up like 4 or 5 Xbox One games. I picked up like 10 or more Atari 5200 for $13. I was like, hell yeah! I mean, I know some of them I got, and some of them I got already, but I take a few out here, and then turn around and sell. I mean, I already need to trade in the stuff I already pulled out that was going to go to the game store and sell, but it was just packed in there, so I didn't want to go over there and wait an hour to get my trade value in there. So, yeah. When I get back, I'll show you what I picked up, so I'll be back. Okay, so I got a good spot to stop. So, these are the Atari 5200 games. I know I got Pole Position. I'm pretty sure I got Football. I'm pretty sure I got Centipede, but Kangaroo and whatever, just Star Raiders, I probably don't have. Blackskin, I'm not sure. Missile Command, I'm not sure. Baseball, I'm not sure. Defender, I'm not sure. And Jungle Hunt, I'm not sure. But, yeah, I paid $13 for this 10-pack, so that's what, I don't know the math. I mean, it's definitely a little bit more over $1, so maybe $1.25, $1.50 a piece, give or take. Maybe a little give or take between those two. So this will be perfect fun to put a few more Atari 5200 games in the collection, and it pads out the trades that I want to try to get for the Neo Geo game. And there's two I kind of want to shoot for. There's King of the Monster 2, and there's Super Baseball 2020 that I want to pick up. So this is the only thing I really picked up this week. I think I did. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I might hit the flea markets tomorrow. We'll see. I guess not be away too long because I gotta take care of the doggies. So I'll talk to you guys later. See you.